What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Trucker 219. Today we are getting into some more crashes. Let's go. All right, so it looks like we're driving on a 4-lane highway. However, the semi truck is all the way over here in the left lane. Looks like this far one is an exit only. The truck driver needs to be over here unless he's really blazing past traffic. But in most spots, anytime there's a 3-lane highway, semi trucks are prohibited in that far left lane. Whoa, brake check, brake check, brake check. And this is another reason why it's a good idea to be over here in the slower lanes, because oftentimes you have a better chance of hitting a shoulder or an exit lane or something to find an out so you don't get into this situation. There are massive benefits to staying over there. Yeah, because he's seen it. It looks like he's trying to slow down. He just can't. Not enough time. And he doesn't have an out in this lane. This shoulder's way too small to do anything with. Stop, 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 buddy. Stop. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Got to look left, right, then back left again. Holy crap. I hope that driver's all right. Okay, so we got a guy turning here, slowing down. His turn signal comes on. Rainy, wet conditions. The roads are definitely wet. Tried to stop and he couldn't do it in time. Yeah, this is why we go a little bit slower in city limits and stuff where there's no way to get out of it. There's no shoulder here to get out on. He tried, but obviously ended up into this berm here. Come on, buddy. There's no way you couldn't see that. Number one, you got hood mirrors. However, they're checking out your headlights. How are you supposed to see that when they're just looking at your headlights? Wow. Okay, so we got traffic coming to a slowdown here in the left lane. Anytime you see that happening, you got to automatically assume that this wide open spot is where everybody wants to be to get down the road quicker. So you need to be paying attention for people jumping out here. Like mentally think, okay, who's going to jump out? Who's going to jump out? And just be on guard. Or something like that can happen too. Yeah, everybody's slowing down, and it's just a domino effect. It's coming so quick that everybody's trying to react. You do got some snow, it looks like, coming down, so making the roads a little bit wet. Slow it down, folks. All right, we're coming up here into an intersection. We got a green light here. These guys have the turning light, but that looks like it's red. Oh my gosh, running a red light. Wow. Crazy. Oh, wow, look at the scenery. These mountains out west are gorgeous. Okay, so it looks like this car is trying to turn into this car or truck. I can't even tell what it is. It looks pretty low. Looks like it's trying to turn into this gas station right here. Looks like a Mavericks or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one is messed up, because this guy clearly gets over here past the line of the shoulder, making it look like he's going to turn in here. He likely has his turn signal on too. And this is indicating to this driver, hey, if there's a gap on this side, this guy's turning, I'm clear to go. There is absolutely no way that this car would have predicted, based on that situation, that that truck was going to keep on going. This one's on the truck's fault. However, if you're in this position, it's always best to assume people are not going to make the right decision. They're not going to do what they say they're going to do or projecting to do. That could save you, but again, these are the rules of the road. If you're over here all the way on the shoulder like this, and it looks like you're fixing a turn here, and especially, we can't tell in this video, if you have your turn signal on and you decide at the last second, this is the wrong entrance, and decide to go straight, this is crazy. Either that or he was lining up to take this exit, because this looks like a turn up here. So he was trying to go for the turning lane too soon. Either way, the driver with the dash cam is definitely in the wrong here. Okay, so we're turning wide, turning wide. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So hopefully this truck has his turn signal on. If you are indicating what direction you are going to go, especially if you're in a big truck with a trailer. People need to be paying attention to that and yield. So if that was the case and he did have his turn signal on like he was supposed to, he would have been fine. If you're making a wide turn, you have to turn wide sometimes. And if cars aren't paying attention to that, that's on them. All right, so we're driving out west. Oh, something went wrong. What's going on? Holy crap. Sent him all the way over there. You could see the cable from that median being drug along with him. This is going to create a hazard for everybody over here on this side. Let's go ahead and take it back to see if we can see what happened here. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Okay, so he lost a steer tire over here on this side. Let me move my picture out of the way here for just a second so we can see what's going on. And then we'll take that one back just one more time. If you watch here, the front of the hood dips down, so you know something's gone off the rails with that. And then you see it wobbling like crazy. That means that the front steer tire on the driver's side is blown. Watch it dip. Boom, right there. And then you see it shaking like crazy, little bits flying off. Crosses over just because you lose control if you blew a steer tire. And based off of everything that I've heard about that, now a steer tire has never blown for me personally, and golly, I hope it never does. But the best advice that I ever got is just hold the steering wheel as snug as you can. Don't hit on the brakes, because if you hit on the brakes, it'll send that bumper right into the ground too. Just coast till you come to a stop. Guide it as much as you can. Don't put any big movements on it, but just let off the gas, let off the brakes, and hope for the best. Okay, looks like we're in a big city here. Got an exit ramp right here. Whoa, brake check, brake check, brake check. Goodness gracious. I can't tell. He tried to find it out. I'm not sure because there's no hood mirror here. All right, so it looks like we're in a big city here. Got some exit lanes over here. Uh-oh, brake check, brake check, brake check. Oh my goodness. And he ends up getting into him. He tried to slow down, but he just didn't have enough time to. However, in that situation, if you're not going to have a time, the best bet is to go ahead and find it out. And it looked like he was jumping over here into this lane to try to find that out. I'm not sure why he didn't carry on doing that. It could have been because this car was jumping out too, so he was worried about that. But also you have a whole nother lane over here, but it looks like there's cars in this lane, so that wouldn't have been a safe out. Because right here we have a Mustang here, but I'm not seeing anything over here on this side to where it would prevent him from using that out. We see cars all the way over here on this side passing and stuff, so that wouldn't be an option either. And it looked like this car tried to find that out too. Unfortunately, that car was going for the Mustang, and then they were braking. So I'm wondering if that's why he didn't finish off getting into that lane. Again, there could have been another car back there by the trailer to where it wouldn't have been safe to do that either. Whoa! Oh my goodness. A perfectly good old school car ruined. It almost looks like it's turning here into this gas station. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. We got a little bit of information here. It says that the car rolled off the trailer of the pickup truck. I didn't even see that. Oh, look. Yeah, it definitely does have the truck pulling a trailer here. Man, he forgot to strap down the car. Goodness gracious. If you know what kind of car that is, I'm terrible at the old school cars. I can never identify them. Let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to see how much money got destroyed in that. Because they're not making those anymore, I can guarantee it. Okay, we got an exit coming up here. Uh-oh. Pay your penalty for not paying attention. Trying to come over here at the last second makes this poor truck driver have to take exit 261 for no reason. And they're taking off too. They're not going to claim responsibility for it. And this is why it's very important to have a dash cam, because if they're gone, there's no way that they're going to pay the penalty for it. You're going to have to hit your insurance, not theirs. So whether you're a company or you're a personal driver, go ahead and get a dash cam, and it'll protect you in situations like this that are unavoidable and somebody else messes up. It'll help save you on the insurance because it easily could look like it's your fault. I have 2 links for dash cams down below on Amazon. Now, if your company has a dash cam in the truck already pre-installed, that is their dash cam, not yours. So you want to make sure that you get your own dash cam just in case there's a contradiction in what they're saying versus what you're saying. It's still a good idea to have your own personal dash cam. Ooh, we got a grainy video on a night drive. Oh man, this one's on the trucker. What were you thinking, buddy? So he was showing that he was going to be taking this exit here, but instead of carrying on with what he was doing, he decided to try to go straight and get back in the lane here. And of course, this truck wouldn't anticipate that was going to happen. Wow. All right, we got rainy, wet conditions here. Lights turning from green to yellow. Oh my goodness, and this truck stops. Now, this is a great example of the stopping distance between a car and a truck. It takes significantly more time to stop a fully loaded truck, especially when we got rainy conditions as well. So this truck was able to stop for that light on time, but this semi-truck behind him was not. And the solution to this is just to create some more following distance. And if you look like you're going to be getting into an accident and not be able to stop, find an out. Go over here to this wide open lane, or over here if there's room to. I don't see anybody in this side mirror. And just avoid the accident. It's so much better than having to sit there and deal with all that paperwork. And this pickup truck was doing what he was supposed to. Light turns yellow, you slow down for a stop. Unfortunately, it's just sometimes trucks can't stop. And if you are a truck driver in this situation and you are the front driver, like there's no driver in front of you, it is completely up to your discretion to decide whether or not you're going to have enough time to stop. There's several times where I've ended up running red lights when it just clicked over at the last second, because I'm not going to have enough time to stop. And if I were to try to stop, I would have ended up stopping in the middle of the intersection anyway. So the more time and more experience you get driving a truck, you'll learn to find where that sweet spot is and decide whether it's a good idea to just carry on going or to try to stop. And also, if you're on flatbed too and you try to stop really quickly and really hard, there's a good chance that you're going to send your load straight through the cab of your truck. So you got to use your judgment to make a good decision on that one. All right, everybody, that's it for this one. If you like this crash reaction, don't forget to check out my other crash reactions right here in this playlist. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, bye.